What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by, spending a few minutes of your time here with me today. We got the rare upload today, okay? We're actually seeing face to face or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can see me. That's a rare upload. It's also a rare upload because we're going to talk a little bit about trading psychology, which is a shame, okay? We know, Stacy tells us, we're looking at the same things every day. Timings, levels, behavior of price. And then he loves to tack on that extra thing, behavior of the trader, right? And that's because oftentimes the psychological issues that a trader experiences, that becomes the biggest obstacle that the trader has to overcome. Now, the good news is that I believe most of our psychological issues in trading all stem from basically the same root source. And if we can figure out what that is, then we're able to address it and nip it right in the bud, right? Now I'm going to explain it to you a little bit like this so we can put this into perspective, right? When I first started making these YouTube videos, I didn't have any kind of plan. I wasn't saying to myself, ooh, I'm going to become a teacher, I'm going to become a guru and shit like that. What happened was I just found something that I'm very passionate about, right? And I wanted to just talk about it. I don't have a lot of people in my life to talk to about this type of thing, trading and stuff like that, right? And I also felt like by sharing the things that have helped me, maybe I'll help somebody else out there who's in their trading journey, right? So I just started uploading videos and it came natural to me. It was very easy for me to make content. But at some point, I got wrapped up on the idea of becoming a content creator, of being a YouTuber, of being a teacher, right? This lasted for a little while and it made me unable to create content. I'd go outside with a YouTube video. I'd have to re-record this thing so many times, bro, because I just couldn't make it good enough. I just couldn't make it perfect. And I'd end up trashing the entire idea. I wouldn't make that video. No one else would get that information. It was a lose-lose, all right? And that happened to me a few times until one day I basically just had to say, screw it. Who cares how this video turns out? Who cares if you make a mistake? Who cares if people online don't respond in the way you want to, right? Who cares? At the end of the day, you're a trader, not a YouTuber. And that's what sort of broke the spell for me. At that moment, I experienced relief. Okay, and a flood of creativity came to me and I'm able to push out content just like I was before, right? It's easy, it's enjoyable, I really like doing it, and I'm doing it. I'm able to execute, right? And what I was doing was basically asking every single video that I uploaded and the result of that video to show me that I'm headed in the right direction, okay? I had a whole lot riding on it because once you start thinking about an idea like that, like becoming a content creator, all of a sudden you start planning your future around this. So if your videos don't get the response that you were hoping for, what does that say about you? It says you're not a real YouTuber or something like that, okay? And as soon as I got that bullshit out of the way, I'm back to making content like it's nothing, all right? Now the same thing happens in our trading. We start asking every single trade to prove something to us, to show us that we are where we think we should be in our journey, all right? We have a whole lot riding on each trade. Your entire future, all your hopes and dreams, your family's hopes and dreams and future, all of this stuff hinges on the result of your next trade. Trading is difficult enough as it is, right? Imagine how much harder you're making it on yourself by dragging all of this weight, all of this pressure into each and every session that you trade, all right? That'll cause you to hesitate because you're trying to protect that perfect image, and there is no such thing as a perfect trader. We know that, right? Unless you want to believe that Stacy is the only perfect trader in the history of traders, and that's cool if you want to believe that. Sometimes I believe that about Stacy too, you know what I mean? But we have to be realistic. We have to attack these types of emotional responses to the market with a strict type of logic. We have to logically question those emotional responses to bring ourselves back to a baseline, all right, where we can execute. Okay, as soon as you can remove this thing that says, okay, I'm going to take this trade, and then when you lose that trade, it feels like you're an abject failure, bro. You're a reject. You're a market failure. You're not where you should be. Your future is gone now, okay? You need to get rid of that shit. Stop treating each and every trade like it's telling your future, All right? We know that one trade is nowhere near enough information or data to allow your drawdowns to even out or to even be able to tell that your strategy is effective or not, right? So we've got to let that go. All of our trading psychology, just about all of the issues we have, come from that one single source, right? And you have to address it logically. Remind yourself of the fact that losses are inevitable. The strategy takes that into account. We have a plan for those losses, all right? We have a risk management plan. Remind yourself logically, you have steps in place that will protect you, all right? All you need to do is be able to execute your plan, your strategy when the market tells you to do so, all right? And collect that data. Let the numbers play out in your favor or whatever, right? Anyway, man, until next time, I hope you continue to free your mind.